Yes, hello guys, good evening. I'm officially back here in the Philippines. Alright, let's talk about your antidepressant medications. Anong condition binibigyan ng antidepressants? Usually, patient who are depressed. Kaya nga siya tinawag na antidepressants. So, what is the neurotransmitter affected if the patient is having depression? Natandaan mo that on my previous TikTok, it's the serotonin level. Pero pwede rin po bang maapektuhan ang inyong epinephrine, norepinephrine, and your dopamine? Yes, because they are your amines or your excitatory neurotransmitter. Now let's move forward to your first line of treatment, which is your SSRI. Your SSRI, alam mo na yan, Besh. This is also known as your selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So what are the medicines that you have to remember that is under your SSRI? Ito po sila. Your Pepsi. P for your Paxil, E for escitalopram, another P for Prozac, and Z for Zoloft. Tatandaan mo tong dalawang ito dahil ito po yung kadalasang lumalabas sa exam. For the generic name, tatandaan mo lang that anything that ends with your cetin and choline are SSRIs. Another thing that you have to consider when it comes to SSRIs, ito po yun. What are the expected side effects if the patient is taking sa SSRIs? Ito lang po yun. Para hindi ka mahirapan, Besh, tatandaan mo lang din is your SSRI side effects. Ano-ano yun? Ito po yun. The patient could have sexual dysfunction. Another S is sleep disturbances, which is your insomnia. For R, it could be restlessness. And last but not least, your I, that expect that the patient can have increased weight or even edema. Alright, now let's move on to your second line of treatment, which is your TCAs. Kailan binibigay sa TCAs? Binibigay po siya if the patient will not be effective in your SSRI. So your TCA is your tricyclic antidepressants. So what are the medicines under your TCAs? Eto po yun, your PITA. So what are the PITA? This is your Pamelor, your Elavil, your Tofranil, and your Anapranil. For the generic name, tatandaan mo lang, Beshi, that anything that ends with tryptyline and pramine are TCAs. Next, what are the expected side effects if the patient is taking TCAs? Alam ko na yan, Besh. Ang isasagot mo is orthostatic hypotension. Pero po, mas lamang ang maraming baon. Kaya tatandaan mo that the expected side effects is your TCAs. Wow, parang SSRIs lang din. Yes. So, eto po yun. The patient could have tension and tension. Meaning to say, the patient can have hypotension and urine retention. Another is cardio effects. The patient will have palpitation and arrhythmias. And last but not the least, to summarize all the side effects, eto lang po yun, your anticholinergic effects. I hope you learned something from that. Alright, last but not the least, let's move forward to your MAOIS. So, ano ba itong MAOIS? Your MAOIS is your monoamine oxidase inhibitor. Paano gumagana ito? It inhibits your monoamine oxidase, which is an enzyme responsible for breaking down your amines. Alright? So, what are the medications under your MAOIS? Ito lang po sila. Your C-Panama. C is your Selegiline, P for Parnate, N for Nardil, and M for Marplan. For the generic name, ating tatandaan natin, your clanipropamine, your carboxycid, and your phenelzine. Now, it is considered your last line of medications. Why? Because MAOIS breaks down amines, and amines are your dopamine, serotonin, and your epinephrine. And as a result, it increases your tyramine level. Kaya pala, bawal ang tyramine-rich foods. Exactly. So, what are the foods that are rich in tyramine? Ito lang po yung tatandaan mo. Your apple. Your mango apple. So, A is for your aged cheese, P for processed foods, and O for overripe fruits. Last but not the least, what are the fresh cheeses? Are fresh cheeses okay? Yes na yes. So for you to remember, freshness is okay. But fresh cheese is also okay. So eto lang po yun para hindi mo makalimutan what are the fresh cheeses. As the saying quote, when I was in America, I visited my Aunt Ricota. She is a farmer and I usually stay in her cottage and eat my favorite cream cheese. So all these red letters or words are actually considered your fresh cheeses, and that is okay. Alright, this is all for your antidepressant medications. I hope you learned something. Thank you.